Hello there. It is yours truly. I am here and I am with another video. Reporting live from outside. It is a beautiful day. Like we had rain yesterday and then the sun is out for the next couple of days. Sunny is. So you know we outside. Gotta catch the sun when we can, cause this weather in Texas is this. I don't even know how to even explain it. Like I thought like LA was weird, but it's like a week ago we snowed in and after that it's raining and now it's 75 degrees. Like I don't, and it's February about to be. Like I don't know what to do here. I don't know whether to have on a coat, a scarf, or some booty shorts. I don't know. I just can't seem to figure it out. So I just keep everything on standby until further notice. However, that's not why we're here today. It's always I usually give a little update. And then I go into usually when I give updates, it's usually kind of the reason for the video, which I think is really important. So, you understand the backstory and there is always purpose behind my words. I'm not just on here regurgitating other information. Like I use what I say is based on my own experiences, regardless of what others may think. Like, yeah, like this is really my life. So yesterday I had the experience of being able to job shadow for potentially a new position, which is like an old school way of doing things. You have to, I'm always in surveillance, so you gotta overlook the choppers. And it was such an enlightening experience. Like, even though I knew that it was some things going on, I could tell it was kind of the usual things that happened to me were happening. But what I just come to understand is like, even though things are happening, life still exists. So people still got to pay you your check. People still got to, there's still rules that have to be followed, regardless of the orchestration that's going on. Life still stands. So I'm going to play the game with you, but I'm also going to let you know, like, hey, reality's still here. You need to give me my money, or what are we doing? I know you're playing it in a fantasy land, but I'm not. But nevertheless, it was nice. It was a nice property, a very nice young lady that was really sweet to me. She was very helpful, very informative. She offered she was great. Like she could tell she knew her stuff. Like she was very well versed with the property, the layouts, the square footage, all of the things, honey. She was on it. Great salesperson. However, as the day, I was only there for like 2 hours, and as the day moved on, like the first half, and as the day moved on, the first half was just tours, which was really awesome. It was really good to see like all the different properties, and it's a brand new building, like only like a few years old. So it was just each apartment was unique. So each apartment had a different layout, different color schemes. It was nice. It was really, really nice. And if nothing else, it helps me to kind of still stay engaged and still feel like, because I am such an introvert. Like she made the statement. She said, "I'm a working extrovert." I said, "I know that's right." That's exactly how I feel, honey. I will be extroverted when it's time to get that money. But other than that, I'm in the house. Like I can be your best friend when it's money involved. I'm outside when there's money involved. But other than that, that's the only motivation. Other than that, I'm in the house. Um, but it was a great experience. But listening to her and talking to her, it just solidified a lot of things for me. And I just, it's not even that I don't know. It's just more so about when I listened to her speak, and she said something that really stuck with me, and she talked about how one of the residents like cussed her out. We were talking about like having thick skin and being able to deal with difficult people sometimes, and obviously I'm dealing with that every day. Um, and she was just basically saying that um, there was a gentleman that came down and basically cussed her out because, he accused or basically explained that his car had been stolen and it was their fault and yada, yada, yada. And, and then come to find out the car hadn't been stolen at all. He forgot which floor he parked it on and he never apologized to her about it. And she said, well, I guess I was baptized by fire. And I was like, wow, I've never heard that before. Because when you baptize, the water is emotion, that is purification. When we cleanse, we take a bath, we purify our soul through water. Most of our body is made of water. But when she said baptized by fire, I said, ooh. So is that what hell really is? Like when you got to stand on them hot coals and walk across? When you go through those like initiations and shit. I don't think what I've been through is initiation. I just think it was just people have just tried to ruin my life. I think they were trying to get initiated. But me, I'm not into the group thing. So I know I wasn't it wasn't me. I already got protection and love and support from God. So I don't really need to be initiated into anything. Y'all have been duped if y'all actually believe that. But nevertheless, that's another video. But when she said that, I was just like, I've never heard that statement before. And I was just like, because, baptized means you've been renewed. Your spirit has been cleansed and renewed. And, I have never, ever considered it by fire. And sometimes we go through these trials and these hardships in our life that are hell. And usually when we come out on the opposite end, we come out anew. Like I don't never want to be that person, I don't never want to go over there, I don't never want to deal with them people. We come, our mind is renewed. So either you can be purified by water, which is almost like purified by choice. And you can choose to be renewed. Or you can be purified by force, which is by fire. Which I'm finna light the fire on your ass. I'm finna put you through hell. I thought that was I liked it. So we was having a great conversation, and I think the managers did not like that. They didn't, because people have their perceptions of you. They may feel a certain way when people meet you. They stereotype you, and they assume that you don't know anything. I think that's how it is. They a lot of people in certain positions of a variety of different ethnic groups. I won't just say it's all white people, but a lot of it is. They assume that black people are slow, or they want to believe that black people are slow, or uneducated, or special needs, or they're they cannot wrap around their mind that somebody might have more experience than them, or may know more, or just as much as them. They don't like that. Because in their mind, it is usually, I'm sorry, but it's usually white people. They innately feel like they are the superior race from everybody. from everybody. It ain't just us, it's all of it. And the reason why I say that, because we was just laughing and we was having a good conversation. And then the manager just walked by and she was just like, "Can you get that phone?" And I was just like, "Ooh." And it was almost like y'all doing too much kiki, and I don't like that shit. y'all doing too much fool la line. I don't like that. Because I was asking her about, she's getting married. She just bought her house. We was having a real good conversation. And she was honest, honey. She was real honest. She was like, "Honey, I don't plan on moving up here. I make more money than the assistant manager. Why would I go into management? I can make more money doing sales." I was like, "Ooh," and she said it out loud, like, and then and she said, "I already told you what I want to do. I want to do something different. So I don't hide." She's like, "I'm an open book. I tell the truth. I know that my upper mobility is not necessarily in property management." I was just like, "Ooh," and she said it out loud so they could hear. And I don't think they like that. I don't think they like that at all, because the white people want to sit behind these desks and have the weekends off and crunch their numbers and do their little reports. They don't want to be front-facing people that actually have to deal with problems and issues. And the girl said that she worked there in the building, that she had to lay low a lot because people was always like, "Hey, can you do this? Can you do that?" It's like, "No, baby, I'm off. I'm in the house." But she was like, "The managers aren't here, so I was always on call." That's another reason why. And I think they hating too. I think they was hating on that girl because obviously she young. She got a man that love her. He put a ring on her hand. They just bought them a house. She just moved out and bought her house. So obviously they doing all right. See, people don't like that shit. Ain't you talking about you don't want to be here? girl. But I'm here for it. Because like I said, baby, you got to save yourself. You got to know what you want in this life. You got to know who you are, where you're going, what you do want, what you don't want. It is very important. It is very important to know, like, it is okay to walk away, people. It's okay to say, "Hey, this isn't for me. This isn't working. This isn't in my long-term growth. Like, this is just not, I'm not going to get any more money. I'm not going to learn any more skills. I'm not going to advance myself. Yeah, I may like the people that I work with. It may be convenient, but is it making me a better person? Am I evolving professionally? Can I, if I leave here, can I pivot into when you look at like a job tree, or look at different classifications within certain jobs, can you advance? Have the skills you have learned and developed advance you to the next spot, or has it kept you stagnant? And the reason why I say that is, for me, because I was an educator, I was a teacher. A lot of times, being a teacher and then working in education, you can very well get stuck. Like for me, working in financial aid, if you don't grow upward and grow into it, and a lot of times those positions aren't always open. So a lot of times you may be in financial aid 2, 3, 4, 5 years as a counselor and never really advance it, because people don't really give up leadership positions because they don't come open that often. And so you have to look at it. Even being a CPR instructor, I had to ask myself, like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be an instructor. I could do an instructor trainer, but that's about as far as it goes. And if I wanted to leave there, what could I do with those skills? I possibly, I definitely could do public speaking. I definitely could do instructional design. I definitely could be like a corporate trainer. But all of those things keep you boxed into a certain pay rate. So you have to ask yourself, am I growing? Like, yes, I have all of the other things that make me comfortable, but if I need to leave and advance myself to make more money, because the goal, every year the cost of living is going up. You can't afford to be somewhere for 2, 3, 4, 5 years and you're not getting no money, or you only getting a 3% raise. And you can't save, you can't advance, you're not learning any skills. You just comfortable because you like the people that you're around, or it's convenient to your house, or you can kind of get away with things because you've been there long enough so you know how to work the system. No, like, that's not enough for me. That's not enough for me. And I'm very grateful. I was glad that her being a young person, that she knew what she wanted, and she wasn't afraid to say it out loud to whoever wanted to know. And this is what people get frustrated with me, because Like I told her, I said, I'm tired of waiting for people to see my worth. Because I think people see it. It's not that they don't see it. They see it. Either they can't pay you, they don't want to pay you, or they want to compete with you. That's usually are my issues. It's not because I'm not qualified. It's not because of any of the like hiring things that you may think. It has nothing to do with that at all. But it has everything to do with people and their feelings and their emotions and how you make them feel. And if they feel threatened in any way, they're not going to give you their job. If people, and that's the sad thing about it, I've learned that like there are a lot of people that sit in positions of power that are very insecure people. I had no idea. Like you got all these people having houses, cars, like loan money, old money, they daddy's money, and they still be mad. They still be upset. They still frustrated with life. They still in credit card debt. They still living beyond their means. They still not satisfied. So then they see somebody like me who don't have anything, not a place to live, not a friend, not a family member, not now. But somehow, some way, honey, I can come here to the park, feed the ducks, eat me a little lunch, mind my business, and I'm at peace. I'm cool with that. I don't have anything to fear. I don't have anything to worry about. I'm not ashamed of anything. And I think that's a beautiful thing about being exploited and people violating your privacy. It's like, hell, I don't have nothing to hide anymore. I can't lie because everybody's seen it. So I can't lie. I have to tell the truth. I have to be vulnerable. Hell, I'm under illegal surveillance every day. So I might as well live in my truth, right? I mean, what else can I do? What can I do, child? But I encourage people, as I said in the title, to be your own hero. Save yourself, man. Don't wait for people to see your worth and value. And that's exactly what I told her. I said that's why I ended up being an entrepreneur, because it's like you would sit here and wait for years. You would sit here and go on these interviews, and if you are more attractive than them, they won't give you the job. If you have more skills than them, they won't give you the job. If they feel threatened, it is superficial shit. Is why a lot of these people ain't getting hired. And then a lot of these jobs are scams. A lot of these people are liars. A lot of stuff you see online is fugazi. So it is just, it's definitely about who you know. It's definitely about having like a great network of people around you. But I guess for me, I'm just not willing to be friends with any and everybody. I don't really. I just want a small team of people, man, and I'll let them make the friends and make like a I don't want to say a pyramid scheme, but like just to where we got our small like the board of directors at the top. The board of directors is not talking to the entry level workers. You don't even know half the time the entry level people don't even know who the board of directors are. They may see them on the website, but they probably never. Unless somebody say, "Hey, the board's going to be here today," but you never interface with those people. You ain't go see them down in the cafeteria talking. That's no. They ordered in. They not down there with y'all. And if they do, they might just be doing a little walkthrough to make themselves seen. Like, hey, like we're just like you, but they ain't finna do that every day. Trust and believe. So with that, oh yeah, always when I'm in the park, I'm always usually being recorded. There's always like somebody in the pocket. If you just surveillance the area, there's always somebody with a phone in their hand trying to record. So, I'll do it this way. So with that being said, I I want to challenge people to just, the more that you get in tune with yourself and you understand your own self-worth and value, you know what you deserve and what you don't deserve. So like for me today, I had work therapy, so it's already hard enough sitting around people and you working for free. I mean, technically it's only an hour and a half. So I try to my best to just let it go. But you know what I'm not gonna do is be respected by bitches that don't have no teeth. Okay, that's why I don't even respond to these girls. Like, girl, these girls got struggle tails. Some of these women don't even have teeth in their mouth. Some of you hoes, your edges is going. Like, yeah, you hoes are still wearing 27 pieces and in 2025. Like, there's so much I can say. Like, I can literally roast you down to the ground. Like, really, really hurt your feelings. But I just let you have it. I want you to think you won. I want you to think that, you know, you're in charge. You're winning. You're up. You're up and it's stuck. You did it. Yeah, you did it. Yeah, I want you to believe that in your heart. I really do. I want you to believe that. Because I'm moving on with my life. Like, y'all are the ones that are attached to this place. That's how it always is. These people are like committed and attached to this place, and that's your business. Um, but I think also too is like people don't like that. Like, I can't help that I'm an overachiever. I can't help that I'm a person that works very hard. Um, I've always been that way since I was young. Like starting my first job to like Kroger's and McDonald's, I was always, my register was always right. My area was always clean. Like that's just who I was raised to be, darling. So this is why I say I choose to be an entrepreneur. I prefer to work on my own because I don't. You can't really compete with me, and you can't. And the reason why you can't compete with me because most of the time y'all usually end up stealing my stuff. Y'all, you can't really go toe to toe with me because you don't have the creativity, you don't have the work ethic, you don't have the mindset, you don't have the know-how or the expertise. You just don't. Like you're not committed. All you want is the clout, the fame, the popularity. You want to be seen because clearly your mama didn't love you enough. But as far as actually getting up every day, doing the work, and evolving and making yourself a better person, most of these hoes don't do that. And that's just the truth. So, I, if nothing else, would like to teach people to be the leader in your own life, make your own choices, stand up for yourself. Say, hey, this doesn't work for me. No, I need to leave. I need to remove myself. Can I do something different? Can I, take control of your life? Stop giving so much of yourself away to people. Don't wait for people to recognize your work and go create an opportunity, especially if you're a woman. I feel like women have so many talents, skills, and abilities. I just don't feel like it's no excuse. I don't. Like, I used to feel that way because I feel like it was a man's work, but I'm like, man, we got so much creativity and just things we could do as women. I don't even look at it that way anymore, especially once I moved to California. I always seek out opportunities. I feel like there is something everywhere for everybody. It may not be glamorous. It may not be um, what you're used to. It may be a pay cut, but I feel like there's always some type of opportunity. Um, there's always a way, man. I really believe that there's always a way, and I just don't feel the need to shrink myself to make other people comfortable. Like you got hoes worried about what you eating today, where you go, when you leave, when you come back. Like girl, like shouldn't you be worried about a dental plan? Like you literally have no teeth in your mouth, girl. You have no teeth in your mouth, but you always got something to say. You hoes can't stick to a proper diet. Some of you hoes don't have nowhere to live. Some of you hoes don't even take care of yourself properly. Like there's so much I can say, but you know what? I continue to just sit here and work on myself. It's like, Candice, why even talk about it? Why even talk to these people? Why even engage? They know they ain't shit. That's why they gotta pick on you. So yeah, let them have it. Let them think they won. Let them think they ahead of the game. Let them just let them, girl. Be your own type of girl. Make your plans. Pack your shit and leave. Always keep a bag ready by the door. Don't ever get too comfortable anywhere. At the girl that moved out, she was like, you don't have a lot of blankets and you don't have a lot of pillows, girl, because I'm not trying to get comfortable here. Y'all the ones that want to stay up in here and be all. I can't. This isn't my life. This isn't my house. This isn't my life. This isn't no. It's a no. It's a no, darling. Here go gang. I moved from the other side of the park because the birds was like running up on me for real, for real. Now here they come again. I really should have brought that bread, but I didn't have it. I was just like, honey, I'm hungry today. I don't have no extra for y'all. And you pitched though, knock me big with it. But nevertheless, save yourself, man. Be safe in your own life. So when you create your table, you created it for yourself. Can't nobody say they made you. Can't nobody say they did it for you. When you turn that key to that apartment or that new house, you did that. You put the money down. You put the down payment. You put down the deposit. Did nobody help you? Was nobody there? Because I think people honestly want a part in your story. That's really what they want more than anything. Is that they want to be a part of your story. They want to say, like, I knew you, or we were friends once. And it's like, no, we never really were. We were never really friends. We were never really cool like that. I really don't know you like that. I don't deal with you like that. Like, I know most of these people that's trying to be my friend, they just here to get in your business. They don't really like you like that. It's all for show. And then I think if you speak on that and say it out loud, it's like, oh my God, like you're just, oh my God, like, have you considered counseling? It's like, bitch, have you? Have you considered it? Are you over here trying to worry about me? Girl, like, please get over yourself. Please stop playing with me. Please, just stop it. So yeah, I'm just not having it. And I'm glad to see other people that's like confident in who they are and what they need and what they want. Um, it was good to just kind of get out and move around and just kind of be amongst the working people. Because a lot of times people will try to make you feel like oh, you want too much. I'm like, nah, honey, this is real life. Real everyday people are trying to save or trying to, like, have y'all not watched the news and all these cuts that Trump is making, honey? Trump got up on that inauguration and he walked in the White House with just scissors. I'm cutting everything. I'm cutting Texas. I'm cutting every form of fun. Listen, we cutting it. He was listening to OT, like, we need to cut it. And if he can cut America in half, he might do that too. So be careful, honey. Save your coins. Scale back. Cut your expenses. If you don't need to do all that, you don't need to do all that, honey. It's too much going on, honey. Then I noticed the other day that plane crashed on the new moon in Aquarius. I said, ooh. The energy is high right now, baby. The energy is high right now. This is why I said just be quiet. Don't say nothing, just walk away, honey. You're gonna always be the bigger person, just walk away. Because you know that your path is different. You know your destiny is different. You know you got big things to do. And these people ain't gonna never understand you. You're never gonna be friends. If you weren't here, you would never be friends with these people. You would never be around these type of people. So I think you just have to be honest about your circumstance and continue to persevere. And it sucks, but that's life. That's just that's it. It is that video that I watched when he was talking about the 12 laws or something. And he was like, one of them was irritation, like, and I've been working on myself just to get past like the small motherfucking people, just the things that get on my nerves, the just those things. Because I know I ain't perfect either. I know I'm not. But if nothing else, don't ever be afraid to be your own hero, man. So let your story in. Because, a lot of times the hero dies. A lot of times the hero gives up his life for other people. A lot of times the hero sacrifices his own wants and desires for the greater good of everybody else. And we congratulate and we praise the hero, but it's like you had a life too. Somehow we believe being a sacrificial lamb is the move, but why is it that everybody else gets to live their life and do what makes them happy, except for you? Like, I think that I can love you and support you and be of service to you without sacrificing myself. Because 10 times out of 10, you're not going to do the same thing for me. Like when it gets tough and things get hard and things go left, I'm telling you, most people are not going to, they're not, all the things that you are willing to do, the coming in late, coming in early, staying late, all of the things, more than likely, the extra elbow grease, all the things you do, most people not gonna do that. Most people is not gonna do that. And so you have to ask yourself, like, hey, yeah, I may want to be of service, but at what point do I need to scale back? At what point do I need to say, you know what, I'm gonna save myself? Why am I drowning? Why am I messed up? Why am I broke? Why don't I have any retirement? Why every time I go through a hard time, ain't nobody here for me? But I've literally given my life to save everybody else. I've been, and not to say that people don't come through for you, but I'm talking about in the magnitude that you have come through for other people. People have not shown up that way for you, and you got to be honest about that. So when you start doing the calculations, when you start taking inventory of your life, you understand that giving people the benefit of the doubt is never any benefit to you. So I would advise you and suggest that you make your own way, learn how to love yourself first, and it's not being selfish. It's nothing wrong with putting yourself first. I think when you put yourself last, that's usually when you have a lot of problems, because you tend to resent the people around you because you know deep down, like, hey, this isn't what I want to do. This is not who I am. This is not where I want to be. But for whatever reason, you feel obligated. And I just don't believe in those things anymore. I don't, because it left me broken. It left me lonely. It left me confused about who I was and what I needed, because I had built so much of my life around all of the people around me. And when all the bad things started to happen, when I looked around, there was nobody there. Even to this day. Still. Not a phone call, not a prayer, not now. To this day. So I would suggest that you use your time wisely. Put yourself first. Be the leader in your own life. Make effective decisions for yourself and your future. And understand that water sinks to its own level. So those that are truly for you will always find you. And whatever is for you will never miss you. So I hope this information has been useful to you. I hope you continue to have a great rest of the day. And I plan on doing the same. And until next time, peace.